Today we're going to be covering the new hero SeaSpray that entered the game and the third stage of the Transformers Memories event. So the third stage, you can hit the unlock button down in your lower right and you'll get this little clip you can watch. I'm going to skip that for now. And it's called End War. What End War is that it's basically a giant world boss that you're attacking to see how much damage you can do. We're going to just send our march here. So send your march. I'm going to skip. And you'll see I did 878T. You get the typical, the shark teeth when you do this. You can also get these void chests, R&D, and tech. Don't forget to get your extra privileges. And I actually want to look at the battle log so I can tell you guys what's going to be the best march. So we're going to go to attributes. So being that he has all 0 stats, you're going to want to use your sand table march. But you don't have to worry about like the extra like buffs and stuff. So when I say that, I mean like you don't have to worry about, if you're doing it like droid style, you don't have to worry about mixing troops unless you have encirclement, in which case you would want to make sure you use that. So that is the End War event. At the end, you can see there is the leaderboard. I don't know if they actually have anything special. Looks like you can also pull RC if you haven't gotten her yet. So to get her, you'd have to go get these little canisters and be able to then you'd be able to pull and possibly get her. The drop rates you can see here. So there's SeaSpray statues in here, there's RC, and there's Starscream. So mathematically, it would take about 25 pulls to get her, being that she drops at a 25% rate. So that's about what that would take. So by that, it would be about $20 to unlock her. The next thing we are going to look at is SeaSpray. So you can get him in 2 different ways. You can get him by getting his pack, or you can get, and then his skill, or you can get him through Lucky Treasury. We're going to do Lucky Treasury today. And we got none. We got 1. We got 2. Lucky Treasury's not treating me very good. So now we got 3, 4. I've noticed definitely with Lucky Treasury this time around, 5, 6, 7. The rates on charts have definitely dropped. 8, 9, and there's my 10th. So that one took me, let's see, 3,300 or 330 times 4. So, times 12. So that took me 4 rounds of the draw 10s, but a little more than normal. So you can see that the rates aren't as good as normal, but let's go unlock him now. So this is SeaSpray. He is definitely a Navy SSR hero. I see him replacing somebody in the top tier of heroes. And I'll show you why I say that in a second. We're going to quickly promote him live here. So how he works is, basically he's a rage hero. I've kind of already looked into him, but I'll read the stats in a second. And he works on, the rage gathers on both offense and defense. His skill is going to be crucial to have at level 5, I think. But, oh, dang it, auto select. So here's his skill. So adds 50% HP to your naval units, gets 4 rage initially, and each of your units' regular attacks gains 1 rage. So typical rage, you make an attack, he gets 1 point. The difference with him is there's a chance to acquire 1 more rage when the enemy launches a regular attack, which means when they attack you, you can get additional rage. And then after a unit launches a regular attack and the rage hits 7, it'll release the skill and it'll do 240% damage to one target, a random target. And then the damage delivered to attack debuff targets is increased to 240%. If the skill is triggered by naval units, it will automatically attack debuff units. So definitely will be good to kind of run him with somebody like you or another debuff hero, just because he'll automatically attack them. Possibly even Starscream, even though They're different forces. Starscream's kind of pretty universal. Whereas this guy definitely seems like he's really geared towards Navy. His skill would work for non-Navy, but then you're losing the HP and attacking the debuff. His exclusive skill bonuses, so at level 3, 30% attack. At level 5, it's a 100% chance that when you get attacked, you gain a rage point. So what that means is after 3 attacks, so whether it's you, your opponent, you, or your opponent, you, your opponent, your next attack will automatically give you that. So within the first 3 attacks in a turn, in a battle, you get your first rage attack, which is huge to do that much damage that early. And then you actually get a chance of getting an additional rage point, it looks like. So you go from getting 100%, or from getting a chance to get a rage point to getting a rage point plus a chance to get another rage point, it looks like. So don't know if that's worded wrong, but that's how it is. And then the level 7, the missiles triggered by the skill deal 50% more damage to attack buff. So what that means is that extra damage down here, this 290, would become 540%. So, or sorry, 340%. So that is SeaSpray. Definitely to see using him. We'll launch into a quick Warzone battle here for him. We'll attack. Oh, sorry, I always attack top person. And I'm going to be replacing Bylos in my march with him, for him. So it'd be really interesting to see, even without that skill, how often he triggers. And I'm not buffed. I also think I have super minor skin on too, so just so you all know. And I'm attacking air. Let's see. So he's already added 1 rage point. I got attacked and did not add a rage point. So now U's going to go off, which is going to debuff everybody. And now my third guy went off, so now this is going to be his skill here. So boat launches, and he absolutely just decimated that tile. So it's looking like that rage points, we're getting that on, I'd say 25 to 30% of the enemy attacks. So it's not the greatest, but like I said, once you get that skill up to level 5, you're getting it 100% of the time. So really, in reality, he would have already gone off twice in this battle. So that would have been 2 tiles pretty much gone. But really interesting to see how they kind of decide the percentages and what's best. So a reminder that even though the other events are technically done, make sure you're coming in and submitting your 30 energon a day and still attacking your sharks if you're still looking to get things from the loot store. But other than that, I think, oh, wait, no, I forgot to talk about the skin. There should be a new skin today. Nope, new skin's not out yet. Yep, so with that, we will wrap this video up. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and see ya.